Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. Welcome to the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs. We're defending Stanley Cup champions and we're defending our title. In the first round, we're going to be facing off against the Philadelphia Flyers. And in the last episode, I showed you their lines and I showed you that we're not going to actually have home ice advantage this year. We had a pretty good record, but our division was extremely good. And we had a decent second half of the season. We started, I believe, 20-0, and then after that, we went on a little bit of a losing skid there. But it's all right; it happens. We're ready to go here in the playoffs. Let me just quickly show you our lines. We have a couple injuries, I believe. So let's see here. We actually have only one. We ended up bringing O'Rourke up to the NHL team, and then the player that is injured is actually Sergei Dadonov at the moment. So the 21-year-old medium top four defenseman is actually injured at the moment. So we're gonna have to move on. Well, not move on, but just start without him for now. Our starting goaltender obviously is Caden Primo. Let's just have a quick look at his stats here and his overall. So 85. He played 3 games last year in the playoffs. I think he had a decent. They were all losses because I think they were all in relief for Carey Price. So he is making his playoff debut as a starter. So we'll see how he goes. Hopefully he can play well because he's played pretty good this season compared to Price. So let's just get right into Game 1 in Philadelphia. First period, 0-0. Second period, I accidentally clicked too fast. Voracek scores on Primo, so a pretty low-scoring game here so far. 23-19 the shots for us. Let's just do the 8-time simulation. Hopefully we can find a goal here in the first 10 minutes of the third. Come on, boys. 27-21 the shots, so we're definitely shooting a lot more. But let's not forget they have Carter Hart, one of the best young netminders in the league. I don't even know if he's young anymore, but he's definitely one of the best netminders in the league right now. 1.5 minutes to go, and we get shut out in the first game. 33-29 the shots. We just couldn't find an answer past Carter Hart. You guys can see the 3 stars here. And actually, before the playoffs started, I was thinking of potentially changing maybe our first line and bringing Jonathan Drouin. That's usually what we did when we were in trouble and we didn't score very much last year in the playoffs. So let's just try that. Put Ehlers on the second line with Gallagher and Domi. Let's see if we can do this. Let me just give me a second because I need to blow my nose. So give me a second here, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Just Canadian winters here taking a toll on me. So let's just get right into Game 2 now. Like I said, I've made that line change to bring Jonathan Drouin to the second line. So hopefully we can find a spark here ahead of Game 2, first period. Okay, we finally score a goal. Damon Severson scores for us. Michael Grabner scores for them, 1-1, 14-6 the shots. Definitely have had less shots in Game 1, but we found the net, so that's an encouraging sign. Hopefully we can have some more shots here in the second and score some more goals. So second period, and we don't. Travis Konechny scores on Primo, 23-18 the shots. We did get more shots here in the second, but we need to find a way to come back here in the third, boys. Come on. Power play, and we get a goal. Brendan Gallagher. It's not on a power play, but we do score another goal here. 2-2. Rubtsov scores on Primo, though, unfortunately. 3-2. 5-on-4 power play. Come on, boys. We got a power play now. Can we score? We don't. 1:50 to go, and we're going to lose Game 2, 3-2. We did get more shots once again, but Carter Hart once again is a star of the game. We are in a decently big hole here of 0-2, sorry. Damon Sevenson's their best point getter as of right now with 2 points in 2 games. We definitely need Cole Caulfield to get going here. I don't know what I can do to get him going. Let's see. I think he was a 90 before, and he's still he's gone down to an 89, sorry. And yeah, I'm not too crazy about this. uh, production by Cole Caulfield. Hopefully, he can get going here in the games in Montreal. So I don't know if I should make any more line changes, guys. I think we might as well just go right into it. Hopefully, we can have a big game by Caden Primo. Hopefully, Primo can play better than Carter Hart, at least for one game, and then get us going here. So first period, 1-0. Brett Conley scores on Primo. Come on, boys. 11-9 the shots. Second period here, 3-0. Okay, Konechny and Grabner. Looks like we're gonna go 3-0 now, or 0-3. Sorry, they get a power play. Can our offense wake up here in the third? We need something going here. 4-0. Wow. Okay, we're getting completely killed. Konechny scores a shorthanded goal, and we get shut out again. Our offense has been nowhere to be found here. I don't know what's going on with our offense. We had a pretty good team as far as offense throughout the year, but I don't know what's happening here. Let me try something different. Let's try Domi, Ehlers, and Caulfield, Kotkaniemi, Duran, Gallagher, Burakovsky, Suzuki. Let's try this. Is what's his face back? No, Dadonov is not even back yet. So I made some little light changes, as you guys saw here. I don't know if the power play needs to be changed. I mean, there's not much I can do on the power play, you know. Let's put Ehlers back on the first line power play, see if that will work. I hope so, but I don't know. It's pretty desperate times here in Montreal right now. We are down 3-0. It's going to take an incredible, performance here in Game 3. We've been shut out for 2 games out of the 3. And we've only scored 2 goals in 3 games, so that's pretty embarrassing in my opinion. I don't know what to do, guys. We need a spark here, so that's why I've made the line changes. Hopefully, we can find a way here in Game 4, first period. Okay, 1-0. Brendan Gallagher scores on Carter Hart. 37 seconds in. Sorry. We just gotta keep going here, guys. Get some more goals and play good defensively. Second period. Are you kidding me? Ivan Provorov scores on us. Or sorry, for them on us. Yeah, 32-22 the shots. We need to find a way here in Game 4. Okay, Gallagher scores. 2 goals for Gallagher. He's our spark plug. He shows up in every game. We need to kill this penalty here. And we do. Okay, perfect, boys. 8:38 to go. 5 minutes to go. Come on, boys. 3-1. Tomas Hertl scores for us. And we have found a little bit of offense here. Damon Severson scores an empty netter. But we do take Game 4 in Montreal. Great game by Caden Primo. 41 saves. Gallagher had 2 goals. Duran had 2 assists. So it looks like the first couple lines definitely, It definitely paid off here to make those line changes. So let's see here. That player is injured, so let me just have a quick look here and make a little line change. Who is not playing? Kozlov. Let's just put Kozlov into the lineup here. And, crap. Yeah, I think the line changes that I made are definitely going to be beneficial for us, hopefully. So, let's just put Strimbu here. All right. Yeah, like I said, I think the line changes that we've made are definitely going to be beneficial. I was thinking of switching, bringing Price up for Game 4, but good thing I didn't because Caden Primo had definitely his best game of the series here for us. So now Game 5, guys. Hopefully we can keep it going. We didn't play particularly amazing. We didn't destroy them or anything. It was a really tight game in Game 4. But we were able to find a way to win. Hopefully we can do that once again here in Game 5, first period. 1-0. Nolan Patrick scores on Primo. 11-8 the shots. We need to find a way to score more goals here. Second period. 2-0 down. Brett Conley scores for them. 25-16 the shots. We need to find a way to score here. I don't know where Cole Caulfield is. He's definitely hiding this year in the playoffs. We definitely have 30 to 21 the shots and leads. Another power play here. Can we score? We're just getting killed by Carter Hart and a hot goalie, it looks like. It looks like our playoff run's going to come to an end, and we got shut out once again, guys. Extremely disappointing. Carter Hart, once again, 39 save shutout. And yeah, we just got destroyed. Cole Caulfield, he just couldn't get it done here. Let's see the stats really quickly before I let you go. Extremely disappointing, but you know what? Sometimes that happens to Stanley Cup champions, guys. And not that there's nothing you can do, but there might be some changes that need to happen here in the offseason. You guys can see Cole Caulfield -3, 0 points, 24 shots. He tried his best, but he just couldn't find the net, it looks like. Let's see the best point getters here. Gallagher with 3 points, Severson with 3 points, Jake Bean with 2 assists, Durant 2 assists, Hurdle 1 goal, Kotkaniemi 1 assist, Max Domi 1 assist, Tony DeAngelo. So there's definitely going to be some changes here going into next year, in my opinion. Ehlers, no points. Ehlers is a player that I might look to trade, guys. He has one more year at $6 million. He hasn't been producing as well as I wanted him to. So yeah, Ehlers for sure is going to want more money, and he's not producing. And then same with Max Domi. I don't think he has. Oh, actually, Max Domi will want a new contract, so I don't know if we will sign him. He's going to be a UFA, so we might look to trade him at the draft, or we'll see what happens. But yeah, he's a player that we might have to part ways with. Let's see. I'm pretty happy with Damon Severson in his first season. I think he did fairly well here. 42 points in 82 games. He didn't miss any games, and he was one of the best performers here in the playoffs for us. So I thought he did fairly well. Jake Bean went down to an 86 again, but he had 63 points. And then in the playoffs, like I said, 2 points. But yeah, I think Jake Bean is definitely going to be our best offensive defenseman. Jonathan Durant, definitely expected more out of a player that we pay $8.5 million. Definitely would expect a lot more. Tomas Hertl's a good second-line center. Second to third-line center, I think. We might have to rebuild, guys. And not rebuild, but retool a little bit. Tony DeAngelo is definitely the last season for him with us. Like I said, Burakovsky as well might be the last season with us for Burakovsky. Lehkonen we just signed. Keandre Miller, I would like to see him grow a little bit, especially after scoring 51 points, 15 goals. I think that's pretty good. And yeah, like I said, Cole Caulfield, Nick Suzuki, I definitely want him to grow. He stayed at 82 for the whole time. Scores 40 to 50 points each season, but just doesn't grow. So might be time to part ways with him. Evan Bouchard was decent. O'Rourke might be time for him to start playing in the NHL. Poulin as well. Maybe a better or bigger role for Samuel Poulin. And then in the AHL here, we're thinking maybe Strimbu can come up. Hendrix Lapierre potentially as a fourth-line forward. If not, he can play first-line minutes for the AHL team. DeAndre Hay. And then there's Gabriel Horton as well. So a lot of good young players that we have here that can potentially come up in the next season here. Definitely a disappointing end to the season though, losing in 5 games. But you know what? It happens, and let's just continue and see how our AHL team does. We're definitely down 0-3, or 0-2, so we might get swept here. So let me just send down a couple players so that they can hopefully help our AHL team here. So let's see who we're going to be sending down. Let's just send down Lear and O'Rourke. And let's just do best lines for the NHL. And then AHL, we're definitely going to put Lear and O'Rourke into the lineup to see if we can get a little bit of a boost here. So instead of Kozlov, I'm going to put Lear here. So where is he? Taylor Lear, 77. Obviously, his overall went down a little bit after not playing very much. But let's just keep Gabriel Gagne here. And then Lear here, McShane here. Oh, actually, you know what? keep it like this: Lear, Strimbu, Spezza, McShane, Olafson, Benson, Hutchins, Keane, and that other McGregor guy. Let's see if we have any other better players in 63. No, we don't. Okay. And on defense, we have Fleury, DeAndre Hay, Horton, Fleury, Brook, Tiska, Brassard. So let's just go like this. And then instead of Brassard, let me just put O'Rourke here. Oh. This should hopefully help us do a little bit better. Let's see. Okay. Hay and Horton don't really get along too well, but yeah, these are going to be the lines, I think. And yeah, let's just actually maybe put a couple more guys here. Let's put Lear on the power play. And yeah, like I said, I want to follow the AHL progress. So let's just do an in-game simulation here for the AHL team. So Sergei Dadonov is back, but we're just going to continue here. He was an AHL player, like I said, so NHL player, sorry, like I said, so there's no point on bringing him back to the AHL just to play the playoffs. He missed the whole first round, so let's just let him heal properly, and let's just check to see if we can actually bounce back here in the first round of the AHL playoffs, our first period. Okay, 0-0, second period, 3-0 for us, Hillis, Brook, and Strimbu. Can we hold on here? Okay, we do. Strimbu once again, so perfect. So we did win Game 3 to stay alive. If you guys don't know, DeAndre Hay has been injured, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, like I said, if you don't know, the AHL first round playoffs is usually if it's best out of 3, sorry. So yeah, so we needed to win that game 4-1 or Game 3. If not, we would have been out. So once again, without DeAndre Hay, can we bounce back here in Game 4, first period? 1-0. Strimbu once again, third goal in 2 games, in the last 2 games at least. He's killing it. Hopefully he can keep it going, and our team can keep it going as well. Second period. Okay, we allowed 2, Fedorov and Baker. Can we come back here in the third? We do get 2 goals, but we lose. Fedorov scored and Jacobson as well, so we lose 4-3. We're out in 4 games here, and yeah, we're just gonna have to go ahead and simulate to the draft, I think. Let me just view the contracts and see what's up as far as players who are going to be UFAs. So yeah, like I said, we have Domi, Burakovsky, D'Angelo, and Udon as UFAs. RFAs, we have Keandre Miller at an 83. He wants $6.8 million. So I'm going to hold off on him for now because I think he's asking a little bit too much here, in my opinion. So we might just hold off on him and wait to see what he wants later on in the year, or at least our number 1 goalie wants or is locked up for another year at $750K, and we'll have Price for another 2 after this year. So after that, hopefully he retires, and then we have $10.5 million in cap space after that. Let's just have a quick look at in the system if we need to sign anybody else. Bell. I think I'm just gonna have to wait to see how those guys do. Definitely gonna sign Luke Crosby though. Actually, I'm just gonna sign him after, I think. But yeah, we have a couple prospects here to sign. So yeah, I think I'm gonna simulate to the draft and then end the episode there. Let's just have a quick look at progress report before I do the full simulation here. So nothing really as far as overalls that's jumping at me too much here. Dadonov +4, but he's still a 78. Let's see in the system now. Cote, bottom 6. Okay. Elite player Bell, Hudson Bell. He's still an 18 overall right-hand defenseman. Is he what is he? I don't even remember if he's what type of defenseman is he, but yeah, let's just keep it like that. Hendricks Lapierre still a 75. Other than that, we don't really have anyone too good that grew, it looks like. Gabriel Horton's still a 77, but it looks like he's going to be playing in the NHL next year. Luke Crosby, okay. Strimbu, 74. So hopefully Strimbu, Bell, Strimbu, Horton, and maybe Spezza, who's a 78 right now, playing the NHL next year. But we'll see, guys. It's definitely going to be interesting with all those young guns knocking on the door. Like I said, we also have a draft coming up, so I don't exactly know where we're going to be as far as drafting positions, but let's just simulate to the draft now, and I'll see you when I'm ready there. So give me a second here. All right, guys. To even make it worse of a season, check out the Stanley Cup champions, the Toronto Maple Leafs, just to make this season even worse. All right, guys. Having a look here at draft positionings. We're not going to be picking in the top 15. Like I said, we've entered the playoffs, and I think we had another first-round pick, but obviously whoever that team was, whoever that first-round pick was from, that team obviously got into the playoffs. So let's just have a quick look here at the top 30. So a few elites that we know of. I also saw that we have a goalie, 80 overall, 5'11" though, but he has high elite, 2 bars. He may 50-50 to be high elite. Might be a risky pick, but you know what? You could be something. Another medium elite here at 114th, 3 bars. And then a few other players here. Let's see for gems and busts. I know there was one top 6 forward. Yeah, top 6 forward, Rick Mason, center, 6'2", 203. So that's that. Let's view the retired players now. We're almost at the draft here. Alex Ovechkin finally retired with 852 goals. Let's see if that would be enough to tie Wayne Gretzky's record here. Let me see. I'm just looking it up really quickly. 852. I know it would be pretty close. Only about 48 goals away. Gretzky had 894. Ovechkin with 852. Very, very disappointing. And obviously, his best line mate here, Nicholas Backstrom, retires as well. The same year, Tomasz Vanek, Corey Perry, Zach Parise, Pavelski. You guys can see the other players. Let's see if Carey Price retired. Marc-Andre Fleury retired. Anderson, Crawford, Jamie Howard, Khudobin, Darling, Zadkov, all those guys retired. But yeah, Carey Price obviously didn't retire, and a few really, really good players of the modern NHL era retired, like Alex Ovechkin and Nicholas Backstrom. Backstrom has actually become a player's coach, so that's hilarious. You guys saw there the scouts. We're not going to do any draft interviews, I think. We're just going to keep it moving here, and we're ready to go with the draft here. So let me just quickly show you the awards before I let you go. So Toronto won the Stanley Cup second time in 3 years. There's been 5 years in a row. 4 years in a row that the Stanley Cup has been won by Canadian teams. So that's, I guess, good, but I don't like seeing Toronto win. President's Trophy was won by Toronto. Clarence S. Campbell won by Minnesota. Prince of Wales by Toronto. Okay, so it was a Minnesota-Toronto final, which is kind of weird. Stamkos here won the Art Ross. Hart Memorial went to Carter Hart. Nathan MacKinnon. I don't know what I was thinking with Carter Hart, but yeah, Nathan MacKinnon with the Hart Memorial. James Norris went to John Carlson. Tyler Seguin won the Lady Byng. R. Ott won the Calder. Conn Smythe went to Jeremy Bracco. What the hell? Okay. Vezina went to Spencer Knight. William M. Jennings went to Spencer Knight. Jeremy Lauzon won the Bill Masterton. The Vancouver coach won the Jack Adams. The Selke went to O'Reilly for the 3rd year in a row. Ted Lindsay was won by Stamkos. Maurice Richard was won by Cole Caulfield. But obviously, as you guys know, he is nowhere to be found there in the playoffs, unfortunately. So Obviously, that happens with young teams sometimes and young players. Let's just see the playoff tree here. Philadelphia made it all the way up to the Eastern Conference Final, where they lost to Toronto in 7 games. Toronto beat Columbus in 6, Tampa Bay in 6, and Minnesota in 6 as well. So that's how it went over there for Toronto. And we're definitely going to need to have a bounce back season in in the next year. So let me just have a quick look here. For some reason, does it say Cole Caulfield's up to 91? Is that true? That can't be true, is it? 91 overall for Cole Caulfield, apparently. 89 for Durant, 91 for Kotkaniemi. Are these true? 88 for Domi, 85 for Gallagher, 88 for Bean, 87, okay, 84 for Miller. I don't know if these would be 85 for Severson. 81 for Burakovsky, 81 for Lehkonen, Evan Bouchard 83, D'Angelo 81, 80 for Paling. I don't know if these overalls will stay like that, but yeah, that's pretty encouraging if we actually get those overalls for next year. Primo 85, Price 81. Okay, unfortunate. Let's see. Let me actually have a look at our AHL guys to see if they grew at all as far as forwards and all those things. So Strimbu 75, 77 for Benson. Looks like these guys stayed the same for the AHL team at least. So, or at least Hendricks up here went up to 76, so that was different, I believe. Other than that, Gabriel Holden 78. Okay, Tiska, Kozlov. Okay, so yeah, I mean, if that means that that's how well their players grew over the offseason, that would be nice and encouraging. But we'll have to see here. Where is what's his face? Where's our defenseman here? Oh, he must be in the AHL then. Where's our other defenseman? What the hell? What's his name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing. What the hell's going on? We're missing that other player that. What the hell's going on? Where is that player that we had? Not Horton. I don't know, guys, but I can't seem to find our other player. Let me try and remember what his name was. Let me see. Are we going to be able to find him in the stats? Probably not, right? Yeah, he was nowhere to be found in the stats. So I don't know what our other defenseman's name was, but I can't seem to find him in our records here for the stats. That's a little bit worrying. Hopefully he didn't retire or anything. I mean, I know he was out with an injury, but he did come back after the playoffs. So let me just have a quick look to see if maybe he's in the morale here or something. What was his name? What the hell? Dadonov, here it is. I don't know why he's not appearing in any of the stats, but maybe it's because he needs a new contract. That might be it, but I know Domi needs a new contract too, and he was there, so I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to leave it here, guys. Hopefully we haven't lost any of those players, but I really doubt it. Let me know if you enjoyed this episode. Obviously a pretty shitty end to the season, losing in 5 games, but we just got to keep it moving, like I said, and do the draft in the next episode, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Leave a video a like as well. Comment if you have any suggestions. And I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.